Steven's completion percentage so far is up about 10 points, I think, from where it was last year. Has he sort of transformed himself and, giving him the opportunity last game to throw career high attempts? Is there just more trust there with him handling the offense?
Yeah, I think a little bit of that, and second year in the offense, like we've talked about before, and then what they give you. I think as you're going in the game and you feel what you think you can be successful at, I think that's a big part of it all. The RPOs have helped, and we've been explosive that way and been accurate and we've done the right things. So, and just in a normal drop back passing game, he's been a lot better. So hopefully it's just as he keeps progressing that we're getting better. That's what should happen.
His numbers are better significantly in the red zone too. Is that stuff you guys worked on in the offseason, trying to improve that, and why do you think that will?
Always in the red zone, third down, 2 minute, 4 minute, all critical situations. That's how you win games. And I think we're 8th in the country right now in turnover ratio in terms of offense and defense, our takeaways, and us not giving them away. I think at this time last year we were 30th out of 129, if that's possible. So it's really bad. So that was a huge emphasis, and he's protecting the ball in the red zone, and we're making plays in the red zone, and so that's been really good.
Times last game where you had Josh Ali, Isaiah Epps, and Limbo and all in at the same time, 3 freshmen. What do you think of that?
I thought they got better. I thought they did some things where they improved. They're getting used to the speed of the game. That's only going to help us in the future. But as I talked about a couple weeks ago, where we really needed the help is this second half of the season. So, hopefully we eliminate the mental errors and we continue to get better and more confidence.
Maybe talking about that group, and especially somebody like Lynn who didn't play receiver before, how much does this extra week help them? Can they get out of this?
I think it's huge, especially the way Coach structures practice and the way that we get some of the young guys in there, maybe a little bit more with the younger guys as we go. You can't leave the edge out there with your ones, but as they rest and you get those other guys in there, then you can kind of rebuild those guys and get them more reps and create again more confidence.
I know Shorman said a lot. You kind of took for granted John Toth and the missed snaps. Is it kind of the opposite effect with the wide receivers and the drops where they haven't really been a factor this year?
Yeah, everybody at the beginning of the season, everybody talked about the consistency with the receivers. It seems like, and it's my second year, but that kind of was the theme always with them. And so, they've been challenged. They know, they read the stuff, and I think they're definitely responding, and they're making some plays, and they're being more consistent and being physical, and it's been really fun to watch.
When you did your self-scout this weekend, what did you see from your group that you really like, that you can keep using, and maybe things you'd like to
Got to keep using the stuff that we're really good at, and then
I'm just going to stop asking.
Stuff that we do not like that will not be in the package anymore. And there's stuff that we have found that we really like.
What would you like to see improve that's most?
Touchdowns in the red zone. We're 90% right now scoring, but we're 55% touchdown, and we need to be at 65 to 67. And that should have been done easy already. I mean, we have really messed up some things, and we've got to get that fixed. And if we can do that, then the question I heard you ask Coach, it wouldn't have come down to the last play. We could have put it away with a touchdown, and we have to. And so, those are the things that are fixable, and we need to get that up to about 10%. Then our third down and 1 to 4, we were unbelievable last year. Has to get better.
Mark said he likes Bunchy at guard maybe a little bit more, and if Drake can prove he can play center, I mean, would you like to see that become like the norm for Drake to play center and Bunchy to stick at guard?
Whichever is the best for us. Yes, that did work. It was a good combination this last week. He did a nice job. He came in and we told him he was going to get a shot, and he's gotten a shot. And I think he's competed, and I think he's done a really good job for us. And Bunchy, I think he feels comfortable at the guard position. So that has been good.
I know you said you all missed some opportunities, but you still scored 40 points. So I'm sure when you even it out, you're doing enough well, or where do you stand?
That's our job. We got to score points, and we left a lot on the table. And our guys feel that way too, and that's how I want them to feel. It should have never come down to that, and we've got to be able to finish. And we're close, and that's exciting. Like I told him the other day, I think we've gotten better on offense every game except one, or at least we're doing some things a little bit better. I didn't think against Eastern Michigan that we did our part. And so if we can continue to do that and get better, then we got a chance to be a good unit.
Coach, along those lines, Steven said after the game to the reporter, I don't think we've even gotten close to where our ceiling is. This is the surface. Do you agree?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to strive for perfection all the time. No, we're not going to get there, but we've got some things, even in this game, that if, there's more points out there for us. So that's how they need to be thinking.
Is it a week-by-week kind of approach to see how much Nick Haynes is able to play, and how is he kind of fighting through what he's done?
I think he's doing everything he's got to do.
All right, folks, thank you very much.